Hello, this is Teleforum. It's an analog horror game based off description. Other than that, I have no idea what I'm getting into. Though I do like analog horror, so I do hope this is good. Let's begin. Okay, this is the right building. Hey, you got that camera on? Let's see. Let me remove the lens cover. There. Right. It's best to have as much material as possible. We want the 6th floor. Can you get the button? Okay, I guess I'm actually going to be clicking. Oh. What is it? You look like you have something to say. Don't you think it's wrong to bother a widow? I was just thinking about what happened. Did you get authorization for this? Oh? What happened? It was bizarre. You didn't see it, did you? They just told me how it happened. What he used to, you know. You're lucky. I wish I hadn't seen it. You heard it, right? He gave Kelso a VHS tape. The VT operator? Right. Kelso was supposed to broadcast the tape, but he couldn't. Technical issues. Then, bam, it happened. Oh, we're here. Come on. Okay, we're going to apartment 608. Easy to remember. Alright. Let's head to the trash bags. Oh. I think it's that apartment just ahead. I don't know, man. That 608 looks a little bit off. Maybe that 8's upside down. Here we are. Well, let's get ready, shall we? You can film her getting the door and all that. So, should I knock on the door, ring the bell? What'll look better on video? I wonder if she's up to talking to strangers right now. I hope the camera doesn't act up during the interview. If she isn't, she will be now. Let me try again. Is she even home? Say, do you work with Walter for long? What if she won't see us? This is probably the best option. Wow, these names are awfully strange. I'm going to not try to pronounce that. Person called her right after it happened. I doubt she's left the house since yesterday. Alright, 3rd time's the charm. What do you want? Wow, that portrait to the left is ugly. I'm not even sure if it even fits the person I'm looking at right now through the doorway. Hi, Mrs. Martins. We're from Channel 8. We came to give you our condolences. Do you really need a video camera for that? We're making a special program about Walter. A homage, a kind of retrospective, you see. He worked at the station for so long. So we wanted to talk to you about him, about what happened. Right. Fine, come in. It might be good to talk about it. You gotta be quick on your feet if you want to last on this job. Come on, before she changes her mind. Thank you again for welcoming us, Mrs. Martin. Silva here will film our conversation. Okay. Will he now? I'll have to think about that. What? Would you like to drink anything? Tea? Coffee? Oh, I never refuse a cup of coffee. I'll go make some. She pulled a fast one on you, huh? Forget that. Let's nip around while we have the chance. Make sure to get anything that catches your eye on camera. We're surrounded by material here. Look at these certificates. Journalism degree from UFRGS. Specialization in communication. Walter was well educated. I think Mrs. Martin's is just the same. What a waste. It would be a shame if we only had shots of the same wall. So, look around the whole room here, okay? Look at this photo. Some scenery? Not a very appealing scenery. Plus, it's out of focus. This photo has a story behind it. I can feel it. I might ask her about it during the interview. Look at this headline. The tragic passing of Walter Martins. So it's made the news already. They move fast to cover this one. It happened live. Of course it was shocking. Hey, that TV shot looks good. Something funny about this TV. I think there was a lightning strike nearby the other day. Might have messed it up. Actually, I'm pretty sure it happened the same day that Walter, you know. Hey, I can hear her putting water in the filter. She'll be back soon. Check out all you can now. Whoa, VCR player. Fancy. How much is one of these going for now? Some 2 million cruise zeros? I have no idea what kind of currency that is. More than that, I think. Walter took a loan to pay for this. He told me this one time he gave me a ride. Good one. We need a nice shot of gunpowder. Interesting name for a dog. Though I suppose it fits considering the color of the dog. Walter even carried the dog's picture in his wallet. He showed it around as if it were a photo of his son. I love showing off my cat like that too. There are a lot of books in this house. Anything interesting? There's a book that doesn't quite fit here. Let me see. It's an electronics manual. It's bookmarked on a page about the cathode ray tube, the CRT. The pages are loose. I remember Walter bought this raincoat to cover a story. Some lake where it rains a lot or something. Right. The image got stuck in my head because he just vanished inside the thing. I remember he got cheated out of some 500 crew zeros for an oversized coat. It looked ridiculous in it, but he paid so much for the thing, he just had to wear it. Poor guy. Coffee's almost done. Will you have one? No, I'm fine. Feel free to have one if you change your mind. I honestly don't trust the old woman. So, did you think it over? I did. Let's get this done with. Great, we'll begin shortly. Let's shoot the interview on that chair, Silva. Ready? No, but it doesn't matter. Okay, let's go. 3, 2, 1. We're here with Mrs. Adriana Martins, wife of Walter Martins, our dear colleague who left us so abruptly. She agreed to give us an interview during these most trying of times. The house itself really tells a story about how you two lived. Let's start off with something positive, such as gunpowder. What's been getting you through these difficult times? Gunpowder here helped me more than anything else. Dog. Of course, he's been quite sad. He knows something's amiss. He misses Walter. At least taking care of him has taken my mind off things. You have a rather peculiar picture in your living room. Ah, that was the first picture I took with the two of us. I put the camera on a tripod and set it up to take our picture. Then, well, this lapwing showed up out of nowhere. I think we were too close to its nest. The bird got furious and attacked the camera right when it took the picture. Then it attacked us. That was the result, a portrait neither of us appear in, from yours truly, a great photographer. He found it so funny we had to frame it. I used to find it funny, too. You two are quite well educated, aren't you? You can say so. I studied quite a bit. History, theatre. Theater? I met Walter at the eloquence workshop. I used to help him out. Can you believe he had a speech impediment? Bad dictation. Dictation. Nobody notices it today. His articulated speech, that was my gift. Walter's dedicated a good portion of his professional life to TV. I couldn't help but notice your television here. Yes, we had a blackout that day. There was a horrible lightning strike nearby, right after the broadcast. Almost gave me a heart attack. The TV hasn't been working properly since. I leave it on so the house feels less empty. Look, I'm sorry. I don't think I can keep going. Of course, Mrs. Martins. We have enough material already. He was so different, so nervous. I never expected him to. No one expected that, Mrs. Martins. I still can't even imagine Walter handling a gun. gun. What gun? Walter never had a gun. The gun, the one he used during the show's broadcast? He did not use a gun. I know it was horrible, but I saw it when he pulled the trigger. That's what person told you about back at the station, right? No, I was told he used a knife. What? How can that be? My goodness. I knew it. Ever since he got that dang tape. The tape he tried to broadcast? Kelso examined the tape back at the studio. I think the film was burned or something like that. That wasn't the tape. Not the original one. That was a copy. Seriously? Do you still have the original one? Yes. Here. I don't know what he saw in this thing, and I don't know where he got it from. Walter made me swear to never watch it. He only watched it when I wasn't home, or in the small hours of the morning. You want to watch it, don't you? For your show? I don't think that's a good idea, but I'm too tired to try to change your mind. I'm going outside to have a smoke. I don't even want to hear this thing. This is it. We have quite the story here. You look like you've seen a ghost. You'll stay, right? Well, for content purposes, we kinda have to go with the top one. Yeah, I just gotta see what the heck's going on here. I knew I made the right decision in bringing you with me. Okay, this is how we'll do it. You film me as I watch the thing. We'll have more takes that way. We can insert the tape's content in the video during editing. Right. Let's make some room here. Alright, let's begin. Let's get my first impression on the film. We can fix it all on editing later. There. I'll press play. It's starting. What is this place? I don't recognize this building. These symbols. I can almost... Do they mean anything to you? I feel like I can almost understand them. But at the same time, I can't. It feels like they got entangled inside your brain. Oh, it changed. Good. So he did go inside the building. What is this place? Oh, what does it look like to me? Well, considering the lighting, honestly, kind of more like a school. Are those classrooms? Why do their clothes look so much like my high school uniform? It's just walking by everything. What set of building is this? It's way too long. So, I feel like my choices are affecting the outcome in some sort of way. I feel like if I clicked literally anything else, she would have seen the exact same thing. Look, there's someone up ahead. That guy, he looks. I'm not happy about these whisperings. Did you get that? I'll turn up the volume. It sounds like gibberish. It doesn't sound like any of these. Someone named Oscar? I can't hear anything about an Oscar. I can't understand a thing. Let me turn up the volume one more time. Hey, you okay? Commune at TV. Sign A. Programma. Zero reporter. Okay, we're in the right building. Is the camera on? Let me remove the lens cover. Okay, hurry up. Let me get the button. 6th floor, apartment 608. We'll play stuff out similar. Right. Let's get to the 608 already. I want to check out the window. What are you doing? Oh, you stop wasting your time. Can you do that? I thought we could shoot some footage here for the video. There's the apartment. Finally. I'll do the talking. Good evening. We're from Channel 8. We came to talk to you about what happened. You don't mind if we record this, right? You want to talk about Walter, right? The recent events, everything stuck in your throat, isn't it? Come in. It might be good to speak to someone. I'll pretend like there's nothing going on. Hey, aren't you coming on a little too strong? No, we just need to investigate this. She's got her whole life to mourn. Come on, get in. We're about to begin. Will you have anything? Tea? Coffee? No thanks. Well, I'll go make something anyway. No, let's just... Gosh darn it. We'll have to wait for her. I'll have a look around here. Yeah, whatever. The dog, he seems a little, unhappy. Hey, Gunpowder. Or is he afraid? Walter wasn't a complete idiot, unlike some people back at the studio. Right. But I don't recognize any of these institutions. Now that's a blurry photo. Looking at it gives me vertigo. Teleforum. I can't look away. Something about this TV gives me the creeps. Hey, there's a weird thing hanging above the front door. Look. Go there. Take it off. What? You heard me. You can reach up there if you jump, right? So take it down. It's getting on my nerves. I don't want to do that. It's someone else's property, you whore. It's just a little favor. Come on. We'll put it back up later. I'm not messing up the poor woman's home. Fine. She's still in there? Yeah. Gosh darn it. So many books. Huh. There's one missing. Oh. There. Let's get to the point. Walter took a tape to the studio, but it wasn't the original one, was it? The original one is here with you. How do you know that? We examined the one he had with him. I want to see the original. Well, yes, I have it here. Do you know where he found this tape? Okay, I have a slight idea as to what's happening. And this is partially because I don't think the portrait of Juliana is a complete shadow. I think kind of what's going on here is alternate universes kind of coming together and they're all kind of intermingling. And so, in some versions, Juliana is more of a unpleasant person, and other times she's more pleasant. And other times they're smarter, and other times they're a little bit more dumb. Do you know where he found this tape? Is this why you came here? Had I known, I wouldn't have opened the door. Here, take it. I don't want to see this thing. I'll go have a smoke outside. Tell me when you're done. Hey, she's a widow. What's gotten into you? I don't have time for this. But, fine. You're right. This whole thing is making me antsy. You know what? Why don't you go check up on her? Even better, interview her. You always wanted to do that, right? Here's your chance. See if she's up to answering some questions about the origin of this tape. Ah, there she is. What's the smell? It's not the cigarette. No, focus. If I do a good job. Help Mrs. Martin's feeling a little bit better. That's what I want to believe, at least. Mrs. Martin's. What is it? Are you done? Not yet. Juliana's watching the tape. Meanwhile, I wanted to ask you some questions. For your program, shouldn't the girl be asking the questions? Actually, I got worried about you, ma'am. I've seen many people like that girl in this line of work. Because of Walter, people stop at nothing. Fine, let's do this interview of yours. You'd better think very carefully about these questions of yours. My head's about to burst. How was Walter on that day? Normal, just like any other day. He spent so much time watching that thing, but his behavior was the same. He was uneasy, but I never thought it would come down to this. I'm not sure you've seen it, but he left a note. I only noticed minutes after it already happened. The only strange thing that day was that he made a copy of the tape. Do you know where the tape came from? No. We need to investigate this. Why are you worried about investigating it? I think he got it at home, but I didn't see who delivered it. Walter collected movies, hard to find film recordings. I thought it was just another one. Just thinking about the girl alone in my living room, watching that thing, makes my skin crawl. Say, why is she so interested in that tape? I wouldn't know. No? Isn't it why you came here? I mean, isn't that what the story's about? I don't remember. Don't you think the colleague of yours is acting a little strange? I can swear I've seen her before. To be honest, I have a feeling I've seen you before as well. Maybe I've seen her at the studio, I'm not sure. I don't think so. I haven't been working there for long. Maybe that's why you don't seem to be like her. Not yet, anyway. Me? Yeah. Why are you in this anyway? Well, this is my job. I don't get to pick my tasks. So you choose to admit yourself, right? No. I shouldn't blame you. You're not at fault. Not really. You know, I get it. I get the idea of moving up the ladder, the lure of a sensational piece of news. You can see it too, can't you? Nothing good came from this whole thing. Well, it didn't cause anything positive that I can see, so that's precisely why we need to investigate. Do we really need to? Is it really the search for truth that's motivating the story you're working on? Or is it something else? And if it's something else, then it wouldn't be right. I'm not sure right is a concept we're looking for. What I do know is that you two being here is making me apprehensive. I don't want to ignore this feeling. To be honest, I've been questioning how things have been progressing. Well, I don't want this story to be broadcast. I'm telling you quite plainly. Drop the camera. Are you serious? You can tell them the crazy old lady clawed at you. I don't care. Here, a little push out the window. For content purposes, worrying about throwing the camera will end the game or whatever, I'll keep it on. But I can't do that. I don't care if you can't. Just drop it. Let's deny our influence. Wait. Okay, I see. You won't do it, will you? That's fine. Look, I've got a splitting headache. Go check if she's done, then leave, please. On my living room back. Thank you for the interview, Mrs. Martins. Community TV. Hello, Mr. Creepy Man. I need to reach the apartment. Oh, last time we took the elevator. The apartment. Which apartment? 608. Yes, that was it. I had someone else with me. Juliana. That's right. That tape. What I saw in it. Can I ever awake from it? The apartment. He stayed there. Better to record everything. Everything can be used. I need to go on. Is this the right way? Those sounds are awful. The sound. Do I really want to follow it? What is this door? Is this where she was? The door won't budge. But there's a gray? Okay, let's take a look. Oh. Okay, I'm not prepared for a jump scare. Oh boy, I was really worried I was gonna get jump scared. Where's she going? Wherever it is, I don't want to go there. No way. I don't want to be here. I have to leave. Weird smell here. Where did I smell this before? The smell. It's stronger here. I'm worried. Is this the apartment? The smell's coming from inside the apartment. Oh, I know what it is. The smell. Zozo. Better to record everything. Everything can be used. Is that gunpowder? Why is it so dark outside? Is it the middle of the night? that same door I came across earlier. Isn't it? No, I've got a weird feeling here. Gunpowder. What happened here? Why the dog here? Where's your owner? Hey, Gunpowder, where's your owner? Am I imagining things? Where's the dog avoiding the apartment? Oh no, not now. Come on. Ugh. Gunpowder. Come back here. What's gotten into him? Just dashed down the hall, huh? Looks like he was lying on top of some note. It's a no. I've had it. And did what I shouldn't. Now I have an unending nightmare in my brain. In an endless loop with no chance of escape. And what scares me the most? It's not much worse than the life I left behind. If anyone reads this, don't leave Gunpowder alone. She also... These letters are giving me vertigo. Wait, the dog... Where did he go up to? Gunpowder? I'm going inside. Am I going inside? Really? Really? I will. I just noticed it now. It's awful. The camera carries me, not the other way around. I can't even tell when this started. Perhaps a long time ago. Maybe when I submitted my application. Gunpowder? I'm going in. As long as there's no jump scares. TV. Well, there's only one way. Oh, it's the TV. And there's Gunpowder. Seriously though, no jump scares.
Caros telespectadores, boa noite. Hoje nós teremos uma transmissão especial do nosso programa, possivelmente a minha última. E com ela trago um comunicado a fazer para todos vocês. Descobri algo nas últimas semanas que tem me assombrado desde então. Palavras não serão bastante para descrever o que descobri. Portanto, eu vou precisar mostrar. E talvez isso venha assombrar vocês, assim como tem me assombrado. Mas a minha profissão, o meu trabalho, foi revelar a verdade durante todos esses anos. E se quisermos nos libertar, preciso que todos saibam disso e tenham mostrado. Por isso, peço que todos sintonizem bem seus aparelhos. Não cruzem suas pernas, isso é importante. Mas fiquem confortáveis com a coluna reta. E observem com atenção.
This VHS tape is okay. Can't even read it. What are these?
People have been reporting missing scene has not been seen since both who had a chance to speak with the mother. Do you personally believe that there is something sinister hiding in there? No, of course not. People love ghost stories. But in the end, they're just stories. Just stories. Just stories. Just stories. Just stories.
Okay, I think this is just, being able to rewatch stuff, and the bottom thing is just a promotional thing for potentially another game. Yeah. Well, that was Teleforum. I'm not really interested in finding out the rest of this stuff. But, yeah, it's been fun. A little scary. I'm thankful there was no jump scares. By a little scary, it was definitely scary, dude. The atmosphere was terrifying. I was worried the entire time that I was going to encounter something awful. So, yeah.